Well, it's difficult for me to describe the end result because I've only seen it once, and of course you're focusing on yourself and just do this the whole time. I think it's a very edgy, weird, scary story. It has an interesting plot, I think, and I think you should definitely see it to see this little young girl. Well, of course, when I read it, I thought, is that what I'm gonna play? Like a mother, a woman, a psychiatrist, lost her baby? And of course, I feel like I should be closer to somebody who's more of that. And but I always come back to this idea because I went to a psychiatrist, a woman, and I was watching her, and I thought, yeah, but that's her. I mean, I have to play my own idea of a psychiatrist. Of course, you have to know a few things that you shouldn't or should do with patients, but there's no way that you can play the psychiatrist. And of course, I don't know how it feels like to lose a child, but I know what it feels like to lose something that you love. And if you try to go into that feeling, I think that's the core of the whole emotion. And so in that way, I don't believe so much in the method acting. I feel like it's better for your creativity in the artistic process to sort of put your own idea of this into the film. I mean, that's for me the way I work. Definitely, it's very, very difficult because there is a culture difference in, of course, France, Ireland, and Holland, and yes, their own language is not English. My own language is not English, so of course there's always communication problems in the beginning. So you have to sort of try to communicate on a different level. So you have to try to read each other, and that costs a little time because, yeah, and she's not an extrovert person, so it took me a while to get her, sort of, and I thought it was extremely difficult to play in another language. It was a good lesson for me, and I'm happy that I did it, but I feel like I have to be better. The film with Tom Cruise was, I think, the most extreme experience because I come from a country where film is not like in France. Like in France, actors they're respected and they're artists, and in Holland, it's if you ask for a chair, you're a diva. You know, they're very farmer-like people in Holland. So to come from this little country into this huge Tom Cruise thing was a great experience for me. It was like I felt like a princess. It was great. Funny Games. Oh, it's probably the scariest film I've ever seen. The original. I didn't see the second one, but.
The same.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But mostly psychological thrillers, like everything with blood and monsters I don't care about. But if it gets here, if it's about people's minds and what they can do, yeah, that's scary. There was a house on the lake where we shot a lot of the scenes, and that was a scary house. Oh, that was a scary place. And that was also the base camp, and it was not a nice area. But it was good for the film because it was sort of a little spooky. When I was little, my favorite actors were Laurel and Hardy and Chaplin, still actually. And I'm a big Meryl Streep fan. It's a cliche, but what? Oh, it's a cliche, but I think she's not a method actor either. She's very technical, I think, and authentic and smart.